Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the show.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. I look into the windows of the passing cars driving next to me. Look how the open road affects us all. So many perfect ways to spend your days, it didn't mean, wow, there's something to live for. There's something to die for, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something to live for. There's something to die for, yeah, yeah. Oh, I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. I look into the eyes of the passerby as I smile and roll on by. No offense, that's just me living. So many perfect ways to spend your days, it hit me. Wow, there's something to live for. How often I forget the old days, lying in the field under the sun while the birds fly around and sing. There's something to live for. There's something to die for, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something to live for. Can you hit us with a woohoo, please? Really appreciate it. Zabrosk. You brought it. You know, sometimes Zabroski doesn't bring it, and sometimes he brings it. You know, this is a time when he's bringing it. So, guys, I'm leaning towards making this the A camera, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, yes, this is my normal. This one's awesome. I mean, look, that looks pretty freaking sick. But this one, what makes this one so awesome is not necessarily the image quality, which I think it lacks just a touch because this is 8-bit, and this one is 10-bit, which you could see just a little bit more full. But this right here, what makes this unique is that I don't have to set up my gimbal, and it will follow me everywhere I go, which I think is pretty cool. And I think that would actually add a lot more value when we're doing some of our comedy routines, you know? So we'll figure that out in the near future, how we're going to work that system. But I may take that one and make it my main camera and really work on the color a little bit more, see if I can get it perfect. Like for example, let's just see that's just like, no, we're going to obviously do that, but let's see what happens if I go to 4,000. I think it's just a little too blue. We're going back to 5,600, you know? And it's good. I think this one's a little cleaner though. This is just, see, it's just a clean look. So we're probably going to keep this one as A. And that one but it's pretty cool that it follows. That is pretty cool. Anyway, so how's everybody doing out there? Hope you're doing well. It's definitely been a crazy start to the year, I would say. I've been enjoying this year just because tomorrow's the beginning of a new start, which I'm optimistic. I'm one of those people who's an optimistic individual. I'm always thinking about the potential of tomorrow. And it only can be optimistic if you feel good about where you are and where you're going. And right now, I'm feeling very excited about a few things. And I'm going to share, told you basically in the title, but I'm starting a real estate team. It's going to be called the Discover Connecticut team at Coldwell Banker. And I'm looking for amazing people to start with. Yes, I'm looking for great agents, but I'm also looking for amazing people because this is going to be a real estate team that's going to be all over the internet with this Discover Connecticut show. We're going to film everything. The meetings we have, talking about strategies, logistics, talking about how to man open houses and how to be effective at them. All the little details, setting up open houses, meeting with people, me continuing to walk into businesses. And you're going to start to see new characters on the show. And that's the hope when you see the Discover Connecticut team become something. And remove my jacket. The green in my jacket's messing with the green screen in the background. Anyway, so the whole idea here will be to start a new team that is going to dig into a daily real estate reality show type of experience. So I'm excited about it, but I also, because this to me is a grand idea, and the concept of me setting up cameras, editing content after I film these things, there's no way. If I want that to become something, I need to focus on that. And I have to get someone or some creative individual to help with these cameras, to take the content afterwards and cut them into Discover Connecticut episodes. I think it would be a better show if I wasn't editing it. And somebody with their own creative spin and real editing skills could take the good content that's there and then just draw it out into something amazing. Because I want it to look more like what we see on TV, but I just don't have the full ability to do that currently. I'm not that amazing at editing. I just figure things out as I go. I definitely need stuff with like Adobe After Effects and like cool things that pop on the screen, but really just good transitions, and I'm getting better at moving the speed of getting things to fly. But besides that, there's so much more to editing that I just don't have the time to sit there. Like I could spend hours and hours and hours trying to fine tune these things, but there are people who are masters at editing and they just go in and do it in 5 minutes. Like I saw a YouTube video the other day, and I've been doing something where I had to go one by one and do this thing. And he's like, yeah, well, you could do this, and just, and all of a sudden you could do them all at once. And I was like, whoa, that's what I want to do. So there's tricks. And so I put a feeler out on Facebook to the Connecticut independent film community. Just said, anybody good at editing, anybody interested in manning my cameras and being a part of something unique? And I got a handful of responses immediately, which is great. That's a good start. So I'm going to start trying to interview some people, have some conversations, see what it costs, because I don't even know how to do that currently. But I'm going to just drive headfirst into this because I think that this concept of a daily real estate show that also is just comedic and fun, but also very serious and filled with anecdotes. It's basically what we've been doing here, but with me in my suit. Building a team around that, about being fully transparent, and so people can see the good, the bad, the things that happen in transactions, and how difficult clients can be and how easy some clients can be. Like all that stuff's interesting to me. You see, as long as I can get my clients to be on board. And for the most part, a few that I've spoken to recently are like, yeah. I met the clients in Wilton who Rachel came on the camera with me and answered some questions, and I went and saw their house recently, and I'm hoping to continue to build that relationship. And this show is leading me to new clients, and that's the whole concept has been reach the new people that are buying and selling their homes and get them to consider having this unique marketing experience, which we put your house on the market this way. Yeah, we do everything that the Coldwell banker does for every other property, but then we make an episode of your property. And to me, I think that is like jam. That's totally something that could be extremely unique. And all we have to do is do it, you know? So that's what I'm going to be starting this week. I'm going to continue to talk about that when I'm live, about building this team. And if anybody's interested and wants to step away from what they're doing at a different firm, they don't feel like they're getting anywhere, start creating content with me. You could take that content and you can then use that content to go and talk to other clients and say, look, I'm on this show and we do this really unique thing. And the team leader will incorporate our property into this show. And so basically I could have whoever's going to help me. I'll be going over there more of a consultant and advisor for some of the other agents. And that to me is almost a cooler thing. You got me dealing with my clients, then me dealing and helping other agents with their clients. And we're all together with this common goal of selling real estate and providing exemplary service, something that no one else on planet Earth can offer at this time, which is a daily, explosive real estate experience. That's what I see this as. And I spoke to someone the other day and they said, but how would that help my property? And I said, well, that's a good question. So there's 100,000 people that have found whatever I do for the last 6 years. Not all of them see when I put stuff out. However, when I put stuff out, people are seeing it. If you forget about all those people, if it's 2 people, 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, whatever it is, okay? And you think about the fact that there are people who want your property. And when you want something, you go looking for everything on it, And for me, when I try to look at anything I want to purchase, I do a deep dive research to figure out what exactly do I want to buy, where do I want to put my money. This is an investment, so you really do the research. When you're buying a house, do you know how much more research you do? Because this is the biggest investment you'll make in your life. You look at everything you could find. And if there's a show about your house online, I don't care if there's 0 people that subscribe to my channel that watch that, that's one of your viewers. There's another viewer over there, somebody who wants to learn everything they can about this property, and they're searching online. I wonder if there's anything on YouTube about this property, if there's an old tour. No, but there's a full show being done about it right now. So what I'm looking to do is bypass all the people in the world, because that's what we've been trying to do, is reach people in the world. No, we're just trying to reach the people that are looking at these properties and get these videos and these episodes and this reality TV show that's happening from the property that these people want to buy. That is what we're going to start to do, is target the buyers of these properties with the videos. I'm not trying to target anybody. If we have people that watch because it's an awesome show, that's cool. Because once people get into this and you see other people on camera with me and we're interviewing, talking, all that stuff, this is when the show goes to a whole new level. Right now it's me on camera, walking around talking. And it's cool. 2 cameras, that's great, but we need to get more people on. We need to have characters. So you guys are like, hey, I wonder when Humbuck Bill's coming back on. Humbuck's coming back. You guys just got to be ready for Humbuck. He's coming, So Discover Connecticut, the newest team in Connecticut for real estate, which I will be building out at the Coldwell Banker office. And like I said, if you're kind of stuck and stagnant and you're looking for something fresh, being where you are or being with me, you have the opportunity to do something unique. You have the opportunity to offer your clients and yourself content you could never create on your own. So it may be an experience worth trying for a year. Join me for a year, see how it goes, and then stay forever. Because what we're going to do here is explode this, and you're going to get so much business because you're a part of something unique, something that no one else is doing, which is providing full transparency, exposure, and an opportunity for people to get to know you without having to hang out with you at a listing and learn about you. They see you first. They like you. They want to work with you. Thank you. You're welcome. Join the Mark Pires Discover Connecticut team. So that's it, guys. That's all I got to say about it, you know? And I just want to show you, just to give you a feel. This is what we're going to see. This is premiering tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm not going to play you much of this. This is just the first minute. And I want you to just get a feel of what you're going to get here. Going forward, Discover Connecticut style. And again, once you see more people in here, I'm going into businesses, talking to different businesses, getting into the history. And we're doing all the stuff we were doing with Get to Know America, but with Discover Connecticut, short form. It's a wrapperoo. At least I hope so. We'll see. I'm just thinking it's going to be cool stuff to create. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. Whether you're from freaking Wyoming, from Minnesota, right, S-Coop? Or from Alaska, Sydney in the house, Barella at the freaking axe throwing facility. I don't even know where that one is. Barella, where is that facility? You know, Boise, Idaho. They probably have one there. I'm just saying. Virginia knows. The point is, guys, wherever you are, I hope you enjoy these episodes because it's Americana. This is just the look into the small town America. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys enjoy at least this concept. Discover Connecticut, a hyper-local show about Fairfield County, Connecticut. The small businesses, the 400 years of history under our feet, and the real estate market. Join as we catalog all of the amazing locations and the businesses that make it tick. This is Discover Connecticut. What are your thoughts on 2025? You guys feeling energized? I'm feeling energized about 2025. Now, is it going to be an amazing year? Is it going to be a tough year? I think it's going to be a hard year, but it could also be an amazing year. It's going to be about who does the work. And I'll be here every day cataloging the process as part of Discover Connecticut, the Mark Pires real estate team. I'm on the screen right now, guys. My listing's on. A lot's been happening the last few weeks. It's just 15 days into 2025. And have you felt any of the energy? Do you feel like this is going to be stagnant? I don't. I'm feeling a lot of positive momentum going into 2025 and now right in 2025. So guys, be here tomorrow morning. Watch the whole thing with me. 9 a.m. Discover Connecticut, the newest episode. The Discover Connecticut team is born. I'm going to give you the link right now so you could join me for it. Here we go. I have to make a proper thumbnail, but I found a pretty good one from the auto right there. Can you do me a favor real quick and click that? Just hit the like real quick. Maybe leave a quick comment and come back. I'm not going to go anywhere. But if you could do that, I really appreciate it because that gives us a head start. You know, YouTube pays attention to comments, to likes, to follows, to all how long people watch things. So these are not very long. Everything's less than 10 minutes. Usually it's about 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I think this one's 7 minutes. But if you could watch the whole thing, I really appreciate it because, you know, some computer out there pays attention to how long you watch. And if we only get 10 views, but all 10 people watch the whole thing, we'll probably get 20 views. And if 20 people see it and they all watch it from beginning to end, then our average goes up and people say, look, they must like this piece of content. And that, my friends, is why the 1775 content plays so well on this channel because people watch more of it and they're like, oh, obviously this is a cool thing that people like. So I haven't been able to hook people into Discover Connecticut yet. I haven't been able to hook people into watching a guy create songs live in the moment on a drum that no one's ever seen in the history of time because I invented it. But maybe there's a chance it still can be done. I do believe it's a posthumous thing, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just living in a world where people are not, they don't value talent anymore, apparently. So we have to just constantly course correct and do things to make money. Can't do anything that I'm supposed to be doing, which is to create. I should have 50 movies out right now. I should have thousands of songs released. I can't, you know, that they're all there somewhere. But like, you know, I wish I could just say, look, guys, my life now is to create constantly. But it's not. My life is to sell real estate. And I love selling real estate, don't get me wrong. And I'm going to continue to sell real estate. But it would be pretty freaking cool to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going into the studio every day in order to get all this content that I've created over the last 6 years and get it out to you guys. And you know what? I'm like one of those people, they say, if you believe it, it's going to happen. Well, I've been believing it for 6+ years. This is, I show up every day because inside my heart of hearts, I'm like, this is not terrible. It's not terrible. So we should have people hanging out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, let's just keep doing what we're doing, having a good time, making shows. And the shows are going to get even crazier. Like Discover Connecticut is such a vast concept. It is going to be episodes where it's about a small business. There's going to be episodes where we're digging into a piece of history in the town that I'm selling real estate in. There's going to be episodes that are just about the listings. There's going to be episodes where I'm just talking to the camera about ideas. There's going to be episodes where we're going over something tragic that happened in this town 50 years ago and how they've rebuilt. But all these things are going to be color and contrast from whatever else is going on in this country. And so it's like, wow, there's this community, there's this section of the United States that's getting so much exposure. And whether or not want to get on board and see what it's about, I'm going to be creating it because this is where I sell real estate. That's basically the best I could say. Susan Donahue, good to see ya. Guys, Susan Donahue is here. It's been a bit, Susan. So good to see you. Susan created a show called Discover Connecticut, and now we're doing it. Double-decker style. And what we need is to get... I'm starting a team. The Discover Connecticut team, Coldwell banker. By the way, anybody in the United States, you need to buy or sell real estate, just make sure you reach out to me. I could find you the best agent no matter where you are. I had a joke when people were like, I'm leaving the country. I was like, I'll find you a great agent. You know, all you got to do is let me know. I'll set you up. You want to go to France? You go to Spain? I got you. Pedro, I got a client for you. Hold on, I'm on that. Yes, can I speak to Pedro, please? Pedro, how you doing? Mark Pires, Coldwell banker, Discover Connecticut. Here, I'm in Connecticut right now. How you doing? Pedro, I don't speak Spanish. Can you speak English? Do you speak English? Yes, English. Do you speak English? You do. Okay, thank you. Pedro, listen, I got a client here, USA, really upset. They got sand in their hiney butt. You know, they didn't win, you know, really, really upset about it and hoping, they're praying that they could find a villa. You know, are you in to working with a new client coming from, yeah, they're crazy radicals, but whatever. Yeah. No, listen, Pedro, it's a transaction, my friend, you know, all you got to do is open the door and share a little bit about the communities. Okay. The villa, what's the association fee? You know? Yeah, Pedro, look, I got to go. Look, I don't speak Spanish. I told you that. Maybe you could remember next. I'm going to find another agent in the office. Can I speak to your manager, please? Guys, I'm just kidding. I don't know Pedro. He's probably a very nice guy, and he probably speaks English very nicely. He speaks English. Anyway, guys, a vote for Uncle Rico? I'd vote for Pedro first, you know, always. So, guys, anyway, very excited about it. I do think it's probably a good thing for us to play one song here for you because this world needs music, you know, and Susan Donahue's in the house. I don't think she's heard the most beautiful song ever created in the history of time. And, you know, sometimes, guys, when you just don't feel like you can go on any further, sometimes you feel like you can't take any more of it, you know, it's important for you to understand that there is always a tomorrow. No matter how bad you feel, how low you are in the moment, there will always be another day. In fact, there will be a day in the distant future where you look back with gratitude that you had the strength to keep going. So without further ado, I'll keep holding on.
Tangled up in the daily Monday, waiting for a moment to break away from the pain. So lost we all are throughout our days. Not really sure which way to turn. Every day's a new day, new decisions to be made. You can't sit still or you expire anyway. can give up, it's up to you. But I think you got more to you. I'll be holding on. The beat seat. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. Take me away. Take me far away. Close your eyes. Wake up, a new day reborn. You can do anything. No, oh, no, oh, I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on, holding on. I'll be holding on to the threads of myself every day. Carry the past, it haunts you where you go. So you try to run faster and faster. You always stand still. But I'll be holding on. No, I'll be holding on. No, I'll be holding on, holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on, yeah. I'll be holding on. 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 Tangled up in the web of the day. Walk along, droning on and on. You just keeping beat. You lose your feet, fall down. You're looking
What the
up.
freaking hell is that?
See the world pass you by, caught up in things you can't change. I'll be holding on. No, oh, I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on.
I'll tell you, that's a jammeroo right there.
Another song created live in the moment.
The beat seat. Guys, it's the only drum on earth you could kick and you could hit it with your hands and feet same time. You're rocking out, kicking it while you play your guitar. Susan, you rock. I'm so glad you could stick around for that. Oh, goodness. You know, we've wrote a couple beauties here lately. A couple beauts. And that was just one of them, you know, honestly. It's probably one of the songs that has to go on the next album. Absolutely. You know. But a couple other things happen here that I think would probably blow your mind. Now, I'm not going to play this whole thing because it's freaking long, but you got to hear just a couple seconds of it because it's some fire, okay? This is about us. We're living in the end days. Information uses warfare. Yeah, we can't get away. No, it's like everything you see on the TV. It's meant to take you, make you think. Oh, you can't get to the moment. The power to the people. Every single day, it's what you watch on replay. Just anger you inside, and you know you can't say a word, no. If you do, they'll cancel you. So, power to the people. They keep pulling us down, so you got your choices. You can just keep eating what they're feeding you, or you can join forces. Yeah, you can join forces too. Yeah, I'm with you. Power to the people, yeah. Power to the people.
sing, we're singing together. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, I wanna hear you sing it through the screen. Yeah, just you and me. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people, yeah, yeah. You can't hide it anymore. You can't hide it anymore, no, no. You can put on your shoes. You can do what you do. Look the other way. It's gonna eat at you. Sooner or later you're gonna break down. You're gonna start screaming, gonna start flailing, gonna start to sing it all. Power to the people. Power to the people. Sing it with me, sing it loud. Power to the people.
Goodness. Guys, I could just jam on that all night. I could jam on that all night. Sometimes you flip and catch. Guys, you know, sometimes when you invent the only drum in the world for guitar players, you kick the freaking hell out of it. You hit the hell out of it. And it's resilient. It just comes back for more. It's like, hit me again. You know, checked off, my friend. If you put, there's a hole in the back of the beat seat, 4 1/4. Throwing the mic in the back. I got a Beta 91A boundary mic, which basically gets kick, snare. But that's just one mic. Like if you actually set mics up, I'm also thinking while I was playing this, I'm like, I think I need a crash. I need something to like shh while I'm rocking, because then it's like we got a full drum kit. So I think I'm gonna have to look for something like that to crash the hell out of it. So anyway, guys, that's it. We did it. We did it. It's hot in here now. Hold on a minute. You run that propane heat, right? And then like all of a sudden you got it. Got the propane heat kicking. Let me thank you guys for being here. Remember Joanne? She's here wheezing. What the? Oh, that's sorry. That's Joanne. Joanne, can you please? Oh, fuck. Guys, that's Joanne. She's doing it. She's doing it like she does it. You know? You gotta give it to her. Maybe you give it to her. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you very much for being here with me. Anybody with me? I can't see anybody here. It's not working. I'm going to go through the list here, giving you the link again tomorrow morning. If you could watch that with me, the link is right there. Virginia, Adriel, Deal, Trush Killian, Porky Maple in the house. My brother. Good to see you, pal. Hope to see you again tomorrow. On the tube. Barella, checked off, kill it and grill it. Trish Killian. I'm going to say Legion number supple. And Virginia, Andrew O'Neill, anybody else that's not currently saying anything. I see you now, Pamela Swan. Good to see you, Pamela Swan. Awesome seeing you. Guys, please join me tomorrow morning for that link I just sent you. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it. And I hope to see you then in the chat. I'll be back with something tomorrow, even though there's snow. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. We'll see. You got to do something. Gotta do something every day. I will see you tomorrow. Jeremy Irons. Anna Treos. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Joanne, keep the beat down back.